Hey Severance fans, welcome back to Tori Talks with Dr. S. I'm Tori, this is Dr. S. Today we'll talk about Season 1, Episode 4 of our rewatch, which is called The You Are. Is that moving or what? Is that deep? Anyway, that's obviously the name of Mark's brother-in-law's book.
Yep.
He's really funny. Okay, so basically we get confirmation Petey is dead.
Yes.
Mark reads it in an article. Also, we see that Petey's phone is ringing, and it's from a blocked number, and there's a whole call log.
It's been calling. The number's been calling many times.
Yes, a lot. So there is a formal memorial service, funeral for him, and we see his daughter. I forgot he had a daughter.
Oh, yeah.
She's there.
Oh, the video of them singing.
Come on.
Stop it.
Yes, which proved to be the perfect distraction for Miss Cobell to go and get the chip out of his head, because that's all. This was her redemption, though. This was her way to get on the board's good side again. You could tell.
She's in trouble.
She was determined to get that. But yeah, his ex-wife is there.
That was hard to watch her getting that out, though.
Oh, well, it just takes a drill, and nobody saw that.
It didn't make a sound?
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
But yes, this was definitely her way of trying to get back on their good graces. So she also requests that Mark have a special wellness session where he sculpts a tree. It's a good tree. But the thing we know at this point that we didn't know at this point is that that's Gemma.
Yeah.
That's his wife.
I know.
Died.
Aren't you like, okay, so I'm watching this with my husband, your brother, who has never seen this before. I know, but it's so hard to sit next to somebody who hasn't seen it, because as soon as Gemma walks out, I just want to be like, yeah, that's just the doctor. That's just like a therapist.
So randomly.
Like, yeah, just nobody. Yeah.
And
totally.
she's like such a big.
So I'm just like,
that's right.
Yeah.
Oh
and
my
that's such a huge, like, isn't that the final episode that we see the picture of her? Like a photograph somewhere?
Is
maybe?
it? It's somewhere down the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I know. It's big reveals. And like, Helly, you know about Helly.
Healy, right? Yeah, she like, and her, since this episode had so much of her, I was like, how long till we find out? Because I cannot sit on this information much longer.
Oh my gosh, I can't imagine watching this. Somebody who's never seen it.
That reveal is going to be huge.
Oh my gosh.
I can't wait. I just have to like stare and like not make any reactions.
Oh my gosh, that's right.
Yeah, it's kind of fun, but also kind of annoying.
Yeah. Well, let's continue talking about Helly, because she is still in the break room repenting. What do you mean break room? Like break them?
Yes, I didn't even put it together, but that's what my husband, your brother, said. Like, he goes, oh, the break room where they break you.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, she had to do it 1,072 times.
And it didn't even work.
No, she had to go to the next day.
Yeah.
Like, it was...
Like, that first day was like 300 something, and then the next day, so it must have been the other 600 something.
Yeah.
Or maybe 700.
Yeah.
And it still didn't work.
No, because she goes to Miss Coble and threatens to cut her fingers off.
How?
Unless she can film herself.
I couldn't remember, like, how far that whole thing goes, so I still couldn't watch it.
Yeah, just in case.
I was like, wait, what's going to happen?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
A badass, determined.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, no, I need to make a video for my Audi. It says I want to resign.
The intensity
or I will cut fingers off.
With which she wants out of there, and then us knowing that her Audi is like a founding member of the company.
She's an Egan, right?
Yeah, she's an Egan.
Yeah.
So just the fact that she doesn't care, like it's getting to her, and now we know for sure she knows, because she records a video back
saying, no, you will not do this. Like, you are staying put.
And if you like cut any fingers off, I will keep you alive long enough to something. Like, so yeah, like nothing's being hidden from her Audi. Like, she knows what's happening to you, and she doesn't care.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. Well, Helly's like, Helly's like, challenge accepted. She goes to the elevator to hang herself. I don't remember this at all.
I remembered it when I saw the thing in her hand. Then I was like, oh, but I wouldn't like, I thought it was over with the finger cutting too.
Yeah.
But no.
I totally, like, now I can't remember like the aftermath
Just
of
like,
all that, but holy crap.
And I think it's still a while till the reveal. I want to say we got a couple more episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're only at 4. I feel like it's around 6 or 7, but I'm not positive.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a later reveal, but I know the Gemma reveal's not till the very end. It's
yes,
like the
very,
season
very
finale,
end, right?
And you're like, what the heck?
Oh my gosh, I know. All right, let's talk about some other employees. Well, Bert, he moseys his way over, and he pays a visit to the macro data refinement group, and I love when Dylan holds up the open stapler. That's his weapon of choice.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, he's so funny.
I know.
He doesn't get enough.
No, and he's a skeptic, right? Like, he's not all in, but he's given in. So I'm wondering now if everyone had to be broken in.
Oh, who knows what their backstory was? Maybe they were resistant at first.
Oh, I wonder if we'll learn anything about their backstories, because how are they okay with it? I mean, they literally, like, they just leave and they come back. Like, Helly just blinks her eyes and the elevator opens again. Like, how torturous must that be?
Oh, that was sad.
They don't get a rest.
No. And Irv is, like, wondering what his Audi's doing because he's so tired at work.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, well, Bert, we know the chemistry between Bert and Irv is... Bert and Irv. It's close to Bert and
Ernie. I
and
thought
Ernie.
that too.
Whoa. I just heard it for the first time. But yeah, we know that they're very close. Anyway, it's cute when Bert comes to offer them pre-release totes or whatever, and then a tour of O&D. And so, yes, Irv obviously makes his way there. And then it seems like Irv is way more impressed with his job than Bert is.
Yeah.
Like, and he's kind of like talking him up and like building him up, you know, like, oh my gosh, what you do is so beautiful and meaningful. And I feel like Bert's like, that's all right. But Bert makes a move.
Yes.
He puts his hand over.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Irv, for a second, doesn't know what to do with it, so he kind of runs away.
Yeah.
But then he comes back, and he basically reassures him, like, that was okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know where that's going to go.
I remember, but I don't. It's like, I do, but I don't.
I know. I don't remember. Like, yeah. I feel like we should, but we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. But on the way back, Irv, it's too close to Bert, the name. Irv, on his way back, does find the book, the UUR, and then he brings it to Mark's attention, and then Mark, it's written to Mark.
Yeah, the little dedication. So then it's like triggering something,
Like, what?
right? Because, he's like, wait, why is it,
Or is it bait?
What does it have to do with me?
Right, and then while I think he's going to the bathroom, he's reading the part about, it says that your work needs you don't need your work.
Mm-hmm. And he's like this is how like ideas trickle in to the severed floor.
Yes, and we already have Helly, who's like gave him a hard time about the map that Petey left for him. He's like, she's like, that's your best friend, and you're just gonna dismiss it.
He just shredded it.
No, come on.
Yeah.
Mark's just trying to like keep the peace, and
he's like actually broken, right? Like, he's been broken.
His innie is broken. Like, that's what Petey said. Your innie feels it too, even though you don't know about your Audi. Yeah. Oh, it's so good. Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember what happens next. Miss Selvig hitting on him all the time is interesting.
Yeah.
What kind of distraction technique is that? Like when she's at the funeral? She's like, you're my date?
Yeah,
kinda?
she's such an interesting character. Mm-hmm. Like, way more complicated than I remember from before. Like, when she shows up at the funeral, like, how's she going to explain this? And then she does it. Yeah. I was like, oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. And is there somebody else checking on, like, Dylan and Bert? Or why is she so...
Why him?
Why him?
What's the significance of him? But yeah, if every severed person has a person.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like a watcher?
I bet they must. To make sure, because we're thinking this is like an experimental phase of the procedure, right? So they got to see how does it go. I mean, it's not doing very well according to like the PD situation.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And the Helly situation doesn't look very good either.
Jeez.
So yeah, I wonder how many people, like, are they the first?
Yeah.
I mean, there's only that one table in the room, but I feel like in the
O&D.
There's more tables.
There's a lot. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people in there.
Yeah, but they're not severed. We don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, this show is so good.
Yeah.
Even better than I remember it. All right, everybody, let us know what you thought of this episode, if you're rewatching it or not. God, I hope that you are rewatching it because we just
spoiled. Well, it says rewatch, so on our title.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let us know what you thought of this episode by commenting below, and we will see you next week. Thank you. Bye-bye.